ranked number 11. The Oklahoma State young man is not ranked.
It's come down to the toss-up match as far as the ratings.
Billy Gabel's a junior from St. Francis, Kansas. Transferred from the University of Nebraska and now is in the Cowboy lineup.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man, both guys are like, it's like Saturday Night Slam out there a little bit.
McMahan, a junior from Gakona, Alaska, Palmer High School. Been in the lineup for the Hawkeyes since he came here.
He's coming off a knee surgery. He's been in the lineup for the second week now. He was out for about 3-4 weeks.
Had a good showing last week against Penn State coming off the injury.
And he ended up losing a match after that at Michigan State, but there's a takedown and should be back points, but he missed it. I'll tell you, these guys that do this fireman's carry, they need to go to school to learn how to pin.
If you're going to do
Weber, and now this one, the guy's right on his back, you don't keep the arm. I just don't understand it. Got to get back to that Royce Elger school of pinning.
Maximizing the opportunity, taking advantage of what you have. And for a second there, Gabe McMahan had a 5-point at minimum, but he didn't get it. But he did get 2 for the takedown. Scores 2-1 as he lets up Billy Gabel. He's back in, 2 more
big
points.
Big 2 points, I tell you. Big 2 points. Did a nice job of switching off. I don't think Billy, he looks a little stocky for the weight class. He maybe he got a Turk on, but he's out of bounds. Could put him on his back, but it looks like they have to circle. Here he should have hit a high crotch, cuts the corner well. Keeps circling, keeps circling. Does a great job staying at the knees. Actually, Gabel cut the corner pretty well on him. And then McMahan picked it up after that. Had he stopped and hold on, he would have been in trouble. Not been able to finish. Did a good job of circling, cutting the corner.
As you mentioned, Billy Gabel is trying to push Ty Wilcox for the starting job at 165. He's up at 174.
Escape.
Did he weigh in at 165 today?
No, he weighed in at 174.
Well, that's that new rule. See, he's done unless at 65 you can't go down, which is totally ridiculous. That's what he's talking about earlier in the day when the Coach Smith and myself were talking. We've got to get the rules committee back in charge. We appreciate the Committee on Safeguards only from their guidance, but I don't think they understand that we need to have people that understand the rules a little bit.
Well,
there's another takedown.
There's 2 points for McMahan. He scores 6-2 now. That's 3 takedowns for McMahan.
He's got the Turk in if he knows how to use it. No, I don't think he does. He's staying with it, but he's in the middle of the mat. Now he's going for a cradle. He almost lost the Turk because he went for a cradle. He had one thing, went for another. He should have stayed with the Turk, with the leg. Instead, he tried to put the arm in there, and that gave the guy an opportunity. I tell you, he jumped ship there a little bit. Obviously wasn't comfortable.
15 seconds left in the first period. Score 6-2. Gabe McMahan. 6-1, 6-3 now. Escape for Billy Gabel. Zaleski, Brands, the brain trust for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Trying to.
Good shot. Not going to get it.
Jim Gibbons has a comment.
You're right, Tim, about Gannon. You were talking about the Gabel's being maybe a little bit undersized. I think he's more of a natural 57-pounder. But you know, talking about McMahan here, I mean, every time I see him, he goes out there and executes by the time the first period's over with 5 or 6, 7 nice techniques. It's really kind of surprising he isn't ranked higher.
Well, like we said, he's coming off injury, hasn't been in the lineup, and right now, if Gabel can keep the pressure on, it's a matter of, is there a conditioning factor here coming off the injury yet, Dan?
Well, we'll certainly find out here in the next 4 minutes.
Minute 35
This is
left.
a very important takedown to get. Very important takedown. And guess what? It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. He's trying to high leg over. This is very big scramble. Very big scramble.
And he had him in trouble, and Gabel gave it
there
up.
He's got that leg again. Wow, I tell you what, that could have been a big move for the Cowboys. Had he got that move, he would have been right in it. McMahan he's got a good situation. He should be able to get his breath if he is tired at all. He's got him broken down here. recuperate a little bit.
That takedown made the score 8-4.
He's got a lot of riding
Gabe
time.
McMahan.
You're going down.
Smith, Branch looking on, hoping that their wrestler can keep the pressure on McMahan. McMahan looking tired, actually. And there's still a lot of time left. There's a minute left in the second period. That means there's 3 minutes left in this match. He's up 8-4 with riding time. And there's a good cushion here. It's just a matter of what kind of pressure can Billy Gabel put on McMahan here in the last 2.5 minutes.
McMahan has to wrestle smart from here on out. He has to make sure that he closes his defense up and creates only offensive moves that he can score on. Not a lot of wasted effort.
You're out of bounds, and we're up. Center.
Smith, Perry, brothers-in-law, and
They made
coaching partners. Mark Perry married to John Smith's sister and assisting him with the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and they're in the meet, and it's the last match.
He needs to finish at the end of the period here. He's got to stay up in the air. Got to stay up across the hip. That was a major mistake going forward.
Trying to limp arm out, coming up.
He's hooked the leg in the far side, he'd be all right. But right now, it's going to be a wasted shot the way he's got it right now. Unless he can limp it. And wow, Gabel did a good job.
Gabel gets out. 8-5, last period. We're down. It's a 3-point match. It's a close match.
Oh, he's down as well.
Cover.
It's just a matter of what
check. He's going to let him go.
It's a matter of what kind of wrestler on top.
I think I'd ride him a little bit just to wear on him if I could. But
he didn't.
Because he's got a 5-point lead right now. 4 points plus the riding time. Here's a gut check for both wrestlers. Oh, he's hesitating. He's hesitating. At least he's reacting. Got to make good shots.
There's a shot.
Good shot by
Good shot,
Gabel.
but he doesn't get outside enough.
Oh, you don't go down. He did a short slip by there. Almost worked, but
9-5 with the escape by McMahan. The score is 9-5. He's got riding time. McMahon's slow to come back to the middle.
slow.
He's coming back to the middle.
Minute 20. I think Coach Lesky probably wishes there was 20.
McMahon hanging on to a 9-5 lead.
Warning and stalling could be a factor if there's a shot by Gabel's a wizard. And there's a takedown. Wow.
And now they're trying to get his attention to let him go and get after him. And now it just might be whether there's enough time left for Gabel or not.
50 seconds.
It's 10-7, but the riding time, McMahon has a 4-point lead.
Yeah, crowd needs to get this guy going, I'm telling you. Crowd needs to help McMahon. He needs all the energy he can get right now. I'm sure clock's ticking down. Oklahoma State needs to penetrate more. Wow.
Stalling on McMahon.
That's a warning. That's a big warning call because a point could come up. There's another shot.
Drive.
And another takedown.
2 points, takedown off the mat. Time to.
This match is close.
It's 10-9. Warning on McMahon. He's got a, when he gets the escape, he'll have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 takedowns.
It's going to take 2 takedowns in the last 20
And I'll tell you what, it's not going to take too long to get 2 takedowns if you hustle up.
Or the stalling could come into play here.
Yes.
Big time. If he gets stalling and a takedown, they go to overtime.
He's got to suck it up here. He needs to get out there and get some authority. Get some authority. They're going to call him for stalling and lose the match. Better grab a hold of. There's the shot. He needs to finish this takedown. And no, he didn't. Needs to snap and suck it up here. Wow, that's a run. Wow, I don't know. I might have called a flea in the mat there, but he did a good job of coming back in face. He needs to come across and use his grip, tighten his position up.
Wow. Time runs out.
Wow, let's get the
oxygen.
The Hawkeye
Hawkeyes win. It's close, 20-14. It came down to the final match. It came down to a very close 12-9 victory for McMahan. Hang on to Billy Gabel's effort.
I don't think he realized where the opponent was in the match until late.
Yeah, he didn't realize it as fast as we did.
Well, it's pretty easy to see it from
yeah,
there.
and
When you're nose to nose, sometimes it's a little bit hard.
The Hawkeyes remain undefeated.